Welcome back to Blind Man Walking, where today Neeson and I are hanging out outside. We just got off the bus and we're gonna show you guys our obedience routine we go through. So I love doing obedience routines with Neeson in public just because it offers, just being outside in public offers many different distractions that aren't distractions when we're home. Cars, people, passing dogs, wind, cyclists, you name it. There's always something going on to tempt these guys when they're outside working. So I'm just gonna rip through Neeson's well, our obedience routine that I do with Neeson, and I'm gonna try to keep him in frame as best I can. Right now he's in a sit. So for my blind viewers, there is forest on my right, a busy road on my left. Neeson is in heel in a sit. Neeson down. Good lad. Sit. Down. I always make sure he's down because sometimes he'll pop up again. Neeson, sit. Good. Neeson, down. Good boy. Sit. Stay. Make a long lead. Stay. Neeson, come. Very good boy. Good boy. So one thing to never do when you're in public with your dog is let go of the leash. So I make sure I always have it wrapped around my wrist at least once. Neeson, heel. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Neeson, heel. Good. So you'll see, hopefully you can see, his right shoulder always comes to rest just by my left knee. Wherever my left knee is, his shoulder should be. Good boy. Okay, we're gonna do some basic Neeson heel. Some of the core guide dog commands. These aren't in order that they're taught, and I'm not focusing on targeting commands that owners train their dogs to do over time, such as find escalators or elevators or stairs, because hanging out in public places is frowned upon right now because of the dreaded C word. So we're gonna focus on just the core commands that guide dogs know. Up, 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 up. So obviously the first one, just gonna let these people go by. Neeson, forward. Neeson, halt. So as soon as I halt him, he looks back at me. Good boy, Neeson. So forward obviously means forward, halt obviously means stop. Neeson, forward. We're just gonna walk a little bit so I can actually show you guys some other commands in real life situations when I would use them. Neeson's gonna find me the curb, hop up. Okay, so the hop up command is a very useful tool for either, it's got a couple of meanings depending on the context in which you use it. It can be what you guys just saw. I want Neeson, so Neeson stopped, but he wasn't at the edge of the curb, so hop up can mean go right to the edge of the curb. It can mean let's go, like go faster. Neeson forward. He's gonna find the pole for me. So that's a targeted command I taught him, but as I said, we're not gonna worry about that today. I'm gonna show you guys the hop up command again. So right now he's not at the edge of the curb because the pole is not at the edge of the curb. Neeson, hop up. You'll see him going right to the edge like that. Good boy, Neeson. Good. So say I wanted to cross to the right and not straight ahead. I want you to watch what Neeson does when I turn him. Neeson, right. Excellent. He goes right to the edge of the curb. So that's a 90-degree turn. Neeson, heel. Good. Show me the pole. Good boy. So this time we are gonna cross. Just gonna press the button here. So again, I'm gonna hop him up. Neeson, hop up. Right up. Good. Good boy. We're gonna wait. Neeson forward. Excellent, good boy. Again, I'm gonna give him a directional command. Neeson right. Yep. Neeson forward. There you go. He wants to go left because the PARK is left. I'm gonna show you guys a left in a minute here. So the directional commands left and right are obviously very important. Okay, here's another example of the hop up. So he didn't stop right at the curb. Neeson, hop up. Perfect. Neeson, left. Good boy. Guys, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you, I appreciate it. You're in for a treat. Because what I'm gonna show you right now, Neeson, sit, is a very obedient dog. So there is a command that I have not mentioned that is very handy for Neeson and I, and that is the steady command. So steady is a command that is used to either regain your dog's focus or to maintain your dog's focus. So for example, if you're coming up to an area that you know has distractions, maybe you're coming up to a yard that has a barking dog, you would give this steady command just to maintain your dog's focus. If you're in a situation where there's a lot of distractions around you, maybe a lot of children, whatever the case may be, maybe there's honking horns and you just want to make sure that your dog maintains his focus, you would give this steady command. Okay, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna work Neeson through a little maze area, if you will. It is a sidewalk that is very narrow. It has tree trunks very close to the side of the sidewalk on each side that have actually grown and twisted over top of the sidewalk. My blind viewers, I will tell you that there are a lot of overheads here that Neeson has to be careful of. And I have hit some of these with him before, which is why we come back here, okay? I'm being transparent. These dogs, as amazing as they are, as amazing as their training is, they are not robots. They make mistakes, and I think it's important to recognize that. So we come here every couple of weeks just to touch up on Neeson's overhead work. It's very good practice for him. He tends to be a little quick when he works, which is great, but in a situation like this where we're going through an area that has tight corners, changes in elevation, and a lot of overheads, he has to learn to control his excitement. So you'll hear me repeatedly give him this steady command, even though he's focused, because I want to make sure he maintains his focus. You ready, bud? Let's go. Steady. Steady. Good boy. So it's good, very important for me to maintain good following position. So I'm giving him plenty of room to maneuver without crowding him. Very nice, Neeson. Steady. You can hear his little feet clicking. And I think there's a squirrel around here too, because I heard just some rustling. But he is focused 100% on his job. Good boy. Being very careful. Good. Yeah, there's definitely wildlife in here. Good boy, Neeson. Good. Forward. Super careful. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Neeson. Steady. Steady. Good. Good boy. Yep. Good boy. Last thing I want to do is hop him up in here because he will take off. And I don't want him to do that. I want him to maintain his nice, steady aptitude. And we made it. Give your dog a treat for being so good. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, great. If not, let me know why. Let me know what's missing and I'll address it. Cheers.